Fake to Gary. Everett throws, touchdown, caught by Del Pino.
Good move on Everett, and he's not one of the great runners, but he turned the corner and gave it the look of taking it on the run into the end zone, and that was when the coverage relaxed on Del Pino.
Boy, in Del's case, they let it go too far. I'm not sure you'd get another play in 8 seconds.
Barnhart will spot it at the 19. It's a chip shot for Anderson. 29-yard attempt. Blocked! And a flag is down. There's a flag down at the line of scrimmage. Alvin Wright was the guy who blocked it. Was one of the Rams offside?
I think
so. We believe this. Right in the middle of the Rams line, there is movement.
Offside, defensive nosedive. After distance, repeat second down.
Take a look here in the middle. Watch the movement across the line of scrimmage. There it is.
Well, it was right over the center, and
well,
he got
Alvin
the jump
Wright
on him.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I
mean, you talk about people going up, down, and all around. Everybody who jumped out of their seat in Dallas is back in it.
Now it's a 24-yard attempt. They'll go to Chicago.
Saints players are all over the field. Mike Ditka and his guys looking on. They now know who they're going to face.
Saints still have to kick off for what it's worth. 2 seconds remaining on the clock.
The fact that it's New Year's Eve is totally superfluous to the people of New Orleans. There'd be a major league party anyway.
Saints will finish 8-8 on the season, and the final playoff team determined in this kind of wacky year in the NFL.
Well, you really
2 seconds remaining in the final game of the season.
You really have to sympathize with the Dallas Cowboys. They won only 1 game last year. They came back to the point where they had it in their own control this year. All they had to do was win 1 of their final 2 games. They lose their quarterback in Troy Aikman. And now I'm afraid the Cowboys pay the price of having to have somebody else do it for you.
And the Saints will be at the 500 mark for the first time this season.
On what, the 7th try?
The 7th try. They have been under 500 all year long. And 8-8, well, 8 is enough to get you to the playoffs in the NFL. In a non-strike season, only one other 500 team has reached the playoffs. That was Cleveland, which won the AFC Central an 8-8 mark in 1985.
And 2 of the more wide-open offenses in the league will get together at Soldier Field.
And it's a parity or mediocrity. It doesn't matter. There's 70,000 fans on their feet here in the Superdome.
All they have to do is make the tackle. Gaston Green, who ran one back 100 yards on a Monday night in Pittsburgh. Gaston Green is still on his feet in Saint territory, and that's one last thrill for everyone.
And the regular season is over.
And Dick Clark is smiling.
And Tom Benson's going to boogie, and Jim Mora is going with his team to Chicago. That's a 55-yard run back to end it by Gaston Green.
Great scene.
I think John Robinson just said you've got a chance to go to Hawaii because the